What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of the new documentary feature about the late great Anton Yelchin, Love Antosha. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. I'm sure many of us still remember where we were that day when we heard that tragic news about Anton Yelchin's untimely death. And what made it more unbelievable is the way in which he died. I mean, what are the odds of such freak accident? Getting pinned between your Jeep and your gate. What are the odds of that ever happening? And I think it was extra devastating because Anton was a powerful force to be reckoned with at such a young age, who was snatched away from us too soon. Love Antosha is a thorough and fascinating documentary that allows you to get to know Anton on a deeper level through the eyes and the experiences of those closest to him. Directed by Garrett Price, Anton and his parents came to the US from the Soviet when he was just 6 months old. His parents were well-known established skating figure athletes, but Anton's passion was acting, which he discovered at just 9 years old. And throughout his career, he had genuine curiosity and love for people and art and family and a willingness to explore and be open to the darker parts of himself as he rises in stardom in both film and television. Love Antosha, as far as format goes, is a pretty basic chronological documentary that's full of archival footage and old family home videos of little tiny Anton behaving silly, all happy and goofy. And because it's basic and chronological, what director Garrett Price did was go through each and every monumental film and TV show that Anton had done, year by year, from low-budget indie all the way to the big blockbusters. And along that journey, Garrett successfully managed to get some of Anton's co-stars from those said movies to share their testimonies of Anton in front of the cameras. The ones that are able to make the time to do that are heavy hitters like Kristen Stewart, Jennifer Lawrence, Jodie Foster, Frank Langella, and all of Anton's Star Trek co-stars. They don't get to speak a lot, maybe just a few sound bites here and there, but it's interesting to see how they react to the story as they're telling that story about their on-set experience or behind-the-scene experience with Anton. Jennifer Lawrence in particular breaks into tears a couple of times. I think you'll find Anton's love for his parents, specifically for his mom, to be quite astonishing. I mean, we all love our parents, right? At least I assume we do. We cherish our parents dearly, but Anton was proud to be a mama's boy. He was not ashamed of it. He was not embarrassed by it. His mom was his best friend. And you'll see that shining through when you watch this documentary, to the point that if you're not all that close with your old folks, you will envy the relationship that Anton had with his, because it seems to me that what they had is the epitome of supportive and unconditional. Another big A-list Hollywood star who's also featured in this film, but not in a way that you expected, because you can't see his face. He's only here narrating Anton's journal. And that man is Oscar winner Nicolas Cage. You might think, oh, that's an interesting choice. Funny hearing Nicolas Cage's voice in the place of Anton's. But Nicolas Cage takes this gig to heart, and he makes those words sound as passionate as Anton may have thought of when he wrote them. You might find the last chapter in Anton's life to be bizarre and somewhat off-putting, because by then he was dabbling in photography art of images that are not really appealing to the general public, let's just put it that way. But that does go to the heart of Anton's never-ending curiosity. You see, that's what I take away from this documentary. In the very short span of life that he had on this earth, Anton was out experiencing everything. No matter how weird or how far out it might seem, he would learn something new or adopt a new skill and really be well at it. He would explore this avenue or that avenue. He would even translate an entire book just for the hell of it, while the rest of us oftentimes have hesitations or reservation about even trying or going beyond our comfort zone. And what humbles me the most, actually, is Anton's vast knowledge of cinema and how fast it took for him to collect all that film knowledge. Anton was like a sponge, absorbing everything. And I thought I knew my movies. Turns out I probably don't know as much as Anton did. So through those phases of his life, Anton took it all in. And that is what I think Anton's indelible legacy is for us. Even if most of us may never get a taste of Hollywood stardom like he did, I actually got to meet Anton once, years ago, at a press junket for one of his indie films. I did not get to interview him, just met him briefly there, shook his hand, told him I'm a big fan, that sort of thing. But to this day, I still believe that if Anton had lived longer, he would have won an Oscar one of these years. Because whenever Anton stepped into the scene in his movies, immediately and forever, you remember him.